All right, so I'm here to discuss an issue that has been driving me mental lately for many years, but now it seems like it's happening more and more. It's a situation that might seem trivial at first, unless you've experienced it, in which case you know exactly where I'm coming from. Have you ever been walking down the street on the sidewalk and somebody else is coming in the opposite direction, maybe about 40 feet away, and they're aligned exactly with you? So if they stayed walking the way they were, there's going to be a collision. It's going to happen. And it ends up becoming sort of like a duel where, both of you are thinking, is the other person going to move or do I have to move? And nine times out of 10, they refuse to move. They expect you to move out of their way. And right up at the last second, when they're about 5 feet away from you, something really bizarre happens. They stick out their arms and they start jumping back and forth like this. Like they're a football player and you're a running back and you're trying to score a touchdown in the end zone and they're trying to block you from scoring. And it's absurd. It's completely ridiculous. And then most of the time what happens is if you don't jump out of the way at the last second, they end up knocking you over or bumping into you or something. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, I'm so excuse me." And no, I, I don't forgive you. You you're acting completely ridiculous. No common sense. It's pretty simple though when you think about it. All you have to do to avoid this situation is to stay on the right side of the sidewalk. It's just like driving a car. I mean, we have rules of the road that say you have to stay on the right side all the time, so that way there'd be no accidents, and it makes total sense. Because otherwise, if people were driving wherever they wanted to, there'd be accidents all the time. It'd be a total disaster. So that's why we have rules to ensure that there's no accidents. And the same thing applies to walking on the sidewalk and even walking upstairs. If you walk up a flight of stairs, you stay on the right side, and the other people coming down, they're on the right side. There's no collisions. It makes total sense. It's not that hard to do, but so many people just refuse to do it. They walk wherever they want, and they expect you to get out of the way at the last second, and then they make you look ridiculous for not doing it. And it drives me nuts. It happens on a daily basis. Daily basis. So, I mean, of course, there are some exceptions. I mean, if you're walking around a corner and you don't see the other person coming around, you bump into them, whatever. It's an accident. It happens. Also, another exception is if somebody's walking really slow and you want to go around them, you can temporarily go on the left, speed up, then go back in front of them again. But 9 times out of 10, all you have to do is just walk on the right side. It's common sense. It's not that hard. But yeah, if I see you on the street, I'm expecting you to move. I'm not moving because I'm on the right side. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.